Howdy folks, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I'm smiling for a couple of reasons. One, MotnaukEd made a gift to the channel for Renee to pick the song that she wanted. Twice. I did one yesterday and she picked Dwight naturally. And today she originally had LeAnn Rimes, but then she switched up. And she said, you know what? Instead of that, I want you to do Justin Johnson's Cranking Up the Three-String Shovel Guitar. Sounds kind of like the Little Rascals, the Silver String 7-something submarine band. Justin, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I've seen him at some point before, but because the three-string shovel guitar sounds right in my brain, like, oh, I've heard that before. But Justin has 1.82 million subscribers on his channel, and this video has 21 million views. And man, do I love seeing that. Like, when you have a specific talent, if it's the more unusual, the better, if it still resonates with people. People love music. People are familiar with shovels, and yet going and doing that, hey. So Ed, thank you for this gift. Renee from Louisiana, thank you for this gift. I don't know where Justin is from. He may not be an LSU fan, so Justin, should you see this, please forgive me. But Renee is from Louisiana, so that's what counts right now. All right, guys, here we go. Hopefully it's not blocked. Here we go. Here we go. It's even got an electric slide. Man, there's a lot going on there. What's he sliding with? Almost looks like a bullet casing, a large caliber. Wonder what other instruments, well, they are that. You could do a 12-string with a snow shovel. All right, I would love to see how he did this. Like a couple years ago, when I rode a handstand on my skateboard, because I used to ride back in the day, and I said, you know what? When I'm 60, I want to post a video of me riding a handstand on a skateboard. And I think I couldn't do it when I was 60. I did it when I was like 61. The reason, it wasn't physically that I couldn't do it, but the setup and whatever. But I also included a video on how I modified the skateboard, because boards have changed from back in the day to now. So I had my jig, so I had it laid out and all this stuff, and I showed how I made the board so it was flat instead of lipped and all that. I'd love to see a video on how he did this, how he set up the, this up here and the bridge and the strings and the electric cord and all that. I would love to see how long that took him too. Got a cool hat too. I wish like they showed his face in there. Maybe he'd say something to the camera or what have you. But he's all about the music. Yeah, and I wonder like how you decide. All right, I'm going to do 3 strings instead of 4, let's say, and maybe it was just spatial limitations on this one. I'm going to guess it was, but maybe not. Fascinating. You really have to be very, very smart, knowledgeable person to do this. Not just a good. I mean, that's a whole other thing too, because I don't play any instrument, but just even sliding up and down a shovel, I mean, that's different than like a guitar neck and all that, and maybe not totally different, but it is somewhat different. And then just 3 strings to get that slide. Maybe that's why he's got that big thing there. I don't know how you slide guitars decide what you're going to use. So like Derek Trucks typically uses like a glass thing. Maybe that's standard in the industry that you could get in a guitar store or something, but different people use different things. And it's like, oh, that sounds the way I want it to sound on this song or always, whatever. But also a shovel, you want to make sure that you sanded that thing down if it wasn't already really smooth, because guitars are smooth. The backsides of them anyhow. If you look at like Stevie Ray Vaughan's on the front, he beat the crap out of it. A lot of, Chris Stapleton, a lot of them have. But this thing, I wonder how many bruises he's got like on his knuckles or something, or thumb from like mishitting and catching the metal edge when he's practicing it. Oh my gosh. Renee. That is good stuff. I don't know how you figured this one out. I did the woman with spoons 6 months or a year ago, and she was on the band. She had like a gajillion followers and all that stuff, and I love that stuff. Just that maybe he could team up with the Spoon Lady. But am I gonna rate this one, Renee? Yeah, I'm gonna rate it. And the number that popped into my head was a 9.3. And it was just the creativity. I don't want to say the ballsiness of it. It was really the creativity of it. Then you got to practice on this thing. I don't know what has he ever taken just like a tree branch and gone with it? I mean, that would be unpleasant, though. I mean, unless you sanded that down and polyurethaned it or whatever. But what other things could you do other than garden implements, I guess you could make like a dobro out of a hubcap or something. But guys like Justin are creative enough to, I'm sure, the world then becomes your oyster. It's like an occupational hazard. Once you start doing improv like this and you're succeeding online with this, like 21 million views, you're like, what else can I use? Like it just goes on in your brain where you're like, oh, I could use that little piece of furniture on the side of the road for this or whatever. So, all right, there you have it, guys. Renoozles, MotnaukEd, Louisiana, anywhere else, and the Garden Supply Company, courtesy of Justin Johnson. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you on another video. Keep being creative and keep rocking the country.